What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. If you are here and you can hear me clearly, please drop y'all ones in the chat. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear, family. Drop y'all ones in the chat, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Let me know if y'all in the building. Shout out to everyone that's coming through. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Drop a one in the chat for me, y'all. Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me loud and clear. I'm glad you guys can hear me loud and clear. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. If y'all are in the building, please drop y'all ones. Man, shout out to everyone in the building, man. Shout out to everyone in the
building. Shout out to everyone in the building. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Salute, salute, salute. Let's see who's in the building today. We're going to get into it today, y'all. We got to talk about this, man. We have to talk about this, brothers. We have to talk about this, man. We're going to get into it. So let's see who's in the building. Make sure you guys do what's free. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Like and share today's show, please. Please like and share today's show. Share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that you share content. Share today's show. Because we're going to get into it today, man. We got to talk about this, man. Something that I discovered during my studies. And we have to talk about this, brothers, because I think for the most part, and this is just me, this is just my opinion and my assessment. A lot of brothers is we getting off track around here, you know. And before I get into that, right, I'm gonna shout you guys out. Let me shout out everyone in the chat, but please, y'all, make sure y'all support today's show, man. Make sure y'all support today's show. The links are going across the screen. I know. I'm still working on getting the Cash App, y'all. Still working on getting the Cash App, but if y'all know anything about Cash App now, it's not that easy to get a Cash App. Okay? You cannot get a business Cash App. I tried that too. You cannot do that. So y'all just be patient with me, but I need you guys' support. Support today's show, man. The links are going across the screen. Support the show. Support the show, y'all. I need y'all support. Y'all got to support the show, man. Because I don't know if y'all paying attention, but in a minute, man, it ain't going to be no more Black YouTube. If y'all don't start supporting the people that y'all want to be around that's giving y'all this content here on YouTube, we ain't going to be around soon. Okay? So y'all going to have to start supporting, man. You're going to have to start supporting. I don't, it should be no excuse, man. I don't come here. I don't beg y'all for nothing. I don't come up with I don't have burger funds. I don't have none of that type of stuff. I just ask y'all to support the content. I don't go out my way to stop the show. I don't do any of that. I come to y'all here every day, give y'all quality content, and y'all choose to not support. Y'all gonna have to start supporting, man. Y'all just gonna have to start supporting. Y'all come here, y'all get entertained, y'all get information, y'all get a quality show, y'all get quality content over here. Y'all have to start supporting, man. Y'all have to stop making excuses on why y'all not supporting. Because y'all will go somewhere else and y'all will support it. You see? Telling y'all how this stuff works. History repeats itself, y'all. History repeats itself. Unless the people do something to have a different result. This is up to y'all. Y'all support determines how much I come here. Remember that. Don't just look for DS1 every day, but you not supporting. Don't just look for me to come. DS1 get ready to come on, because one day you're not going to see me. One day you're not going to see me. You have to start really getting behind and supporting people and showing the people that there is a community who's supporting them. Because the people that y'all complain about, they have people who support them. And it's not 5 people. Okay? And I don't want to hear nobody saying, oh, well, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. I don't want to hear that. Y'all go to other sectors and y'all support gossip. Y'all donate to those T channels. They sitting there gossiping about other people's life. Y'all sit there, y'all pay these people, man. Y'all will sit there and pay to listen to other people talk about other people's life. Y'all will find that valuable. But then tell me, DS1, we need you around, man. Don't go nowhere. Why you leaving? Why you leaving? See, I'm still around because brothers need to have conversations like this, man. But I'm gonna let y'all know right now, man. Y'all, it's y'all are not making this interesting anymore to me. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I'm gonna just be real with y'all, man. And like I said, y'all make excuses to not support what's real. Y'all make excuses for it. But then when we not around no more, it's like, oh man, we need such and such around. Yo, remember such and such? Y'all pay to keep the bullshit around and y'all complain about it because y'all want something to complain about. Y'all don't like to have these conversations that really matter. This topic today is a serious topic for men. I'm talking to the men. I'm not talking to the women. I'm talking to all the men. All of y'all who still calls this a man's space. Who still say, I'm standing up and going hard for the brothers. But I can't get a cup of coffee. It's some of y'all that been on my channel for years, never sent $1. Not $1. Not one. And I'm gonna just come out and say it. You brothers need to be ashamed of yourselves. Because most of you brothers reach in y'all pockets and you will give to something that doesn't even benefit you. See, this is how we got to start looking at this stuff. Are you supporting what benefits you? If this information, if this platform benefits you, why aren't you supporting it? If this platform speaks for guys like you, why aren't you supporting? Y'all don't notice how we support more of what we say we don't want and what we don't need. Y'all don't notice that? Y'all don't notice that? We support more of what we say we don't want. We get behind shit in mass, in numbers, for something that we claim doesn't benefit us. Y'all don't notice this? But the stuff that's beneficial, the stuff that's good for you, that's the last thing you decide to support. That's the last thing you decide to support. That's the last thing you find worthy of you putting $1 to. The same shit you turn around and say, we need. Yo, DS1, yo, we need guys like you around here, man. You just talking. You just talking. Because you're not going to support it so it can stay around. See, this is something black men got to understand. We don't understand this. Other men do. Black men fund their demise. They don't fund their progress. You black men around here, you fund your oppression. You don't fund your progression. You don't fund the brothers who are progressing men. You fund the men who are regressing the brothers. You pay to see stagnation. You pay to see destruction. You pay to see regression. This is what y'all are paying for. But then come over here and act like and play cheerleader for an hour or two and then go back and give your currency to the bullshit. See, this shit gotta stop, fellas. See, because all we gotta do is look at our condition and tell what the problem is. See, it's no secret. It's not a secret. It's so much shit that's going on surrounding men that we're not even talking about. Y'all are still chasing conversations that y'all heard when y'all first got here. Why are y'all chasing these platforms who are having the conversation that you were already a part of 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago? Some of y'all was around during Manosphere 2.0. You knew all the talking points. You knew all the arguments. You were on the panels. You were in the debates. You supported and gave your money to those same arguments 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. So now we 5, 6, 7, 8 years later, and you still paying these niggas to have the same conversation? But the platforms who've grown from things, you don't feel like you don't feel the need to support them. See, I listen to you dudes. And what I understand about a lot of black men is we're not in the business of supporting one another and exchanging resources with each other. This is what black men don't want to do. This is the problem that black men have. This is why we're going to always be at the bottom. Because you think that your money is so important that you won't even circulate it amongst your own fellow men. See, you black men don't understand. This is why I don't want you niggas talking about no money around me, because you don't understand the psychology about money. There's a mindset about money. There's a reason why the Jewish man own all these goddamn neighborhoods. He don't own them by himself. There's a reason why the Italians can establish pizzerias all throughout New York City. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why in every inner city neighborhood, there's an Islamic grocery store or a Latino grocery store. There's a reason for this. And you men, black men, you don't want to find out why. You don't want to know what they're doing. But I'm going to tell you what they're doing. The first thing that they're doing is they supporting the people, the men. They're putting the money behind the men with the plans. You see? That's the first thing that they're doing. They don't have a problem giving up no money. You see, this is the problem with black men. And we're going to get to the topic. We're going to get to the topic. But we have to talk about this because black men have a problem with this. You have a problem with reaching in your pocket and paying for some shit that actually benefits you. That actually benefits you. You see? You have a problem with this. This is a problem amongst black men. This is a problem. This is why we're last. We can't even get money on YouTube together. How the fuck we gonna start a business in real life? We can't share money amongst channels. So how we gonna come together and start businesses in real life and do business in real life? When we all don't want to make sure we all get money every day here on YouTube. Y'all don't want to share the wealth, which is the people, amongst each other here on YouTube. But then you got black men talking about what we need to be doing and creating in real life together. When we can't make money cyberly. We can't create a cyber team and make money. This is sad. This is sad, black men. We need to be ashamed of ourselves, man. Real talk. Let's see who's in the building. Shout out to 28 with a bag. Salute 28. What's up, Brownie? How you doing? Shout out to Miss Brownie. What's going on with you? Shout out to Bob. Bob says salute. I'm just going to live and love life. Hopefully the Most High will bless me and lead me to where I need to be. I still have work to do on my own. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother, Bob, in the building. SCBM. What's good, SCBM? What's good? What up, champ? Shout out to Elicino in the building. Salute, my brother. Salute. L Easy. What's up, L Easy? Shout out to Club in the building. What up, Club? Salute, bro. What's up, Red DiBiase? Shout out to Third in the building. What up, Suavemente? Salute, my guy. Salute to you, man. Hey, Miss Classy Creole. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole in the building. One of my lovely lady moms that always come through and hold it down. Thank you so much, Miss Classy Creole. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. We 1 for 1 in the building on the lovely lady mods. She says peace to the visionaries. Make sure y'all check out that merch too, y'all. Check out the merch. Check out the merch. Hey, Miss Camille, good to see you, love. Good to see you. How you doing? Glad you're in the building. I hope all is well with you. Hope all is well with you. Shout out to Bob. I appreciate that super sticker. Appreciate it. T Church in the building. What up, T Church? Salute, salute, man. Shout out to Mr. D in the building. I appreciate you, Mr. D. Salute, my brother. Salute. Always coming through and showing support, man. Shout out to my brother Zuma Duma in the building. Always coming through and showing support. Salute, salute. What's up, Cynical? How you doing? Zuma says, now you see why I left the community. I get mad hate for it. Yeah. People been telling me that for years too, Zuma. A lot of brothers been telling me. I just need to walk away from it. T Church says, I try supporting when I get a chance. I know you do, bro. I know. I know the brothers that go out their way and support. I know. I know who y'all are. Shout out to Red DiBiase. I appreciate that super chat. T Church said, I said we all talk, no action. We all proceeds as entertainment. Yup. What up, Tony Anthems? How you doing, bro? What's good, man? I hope all is well with you, bro. Bro, we start talking like that, then they will call you a white man. That's crazy. Nah, that's people is bugged out. Yeah, we on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It has to be said, man. Money is energy. Exactly. So it's supposed to be reciprocated. I come up here and I give y'all quality content every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. I should be able to walk away with something. I shouldn't just be walking away with fire emojis in the chat. I'm just being honest, fellas. Be real. Would you just want to walk away every day? Oh, great show. Epic show. Fire emojis. That's what people who stand in the gap for black men, that's what they get. Fire emojis. 100s. That's what we get. We get emojis. Do you see why a lot of people turn on y'all? See why a lot of people turn on y'all? And then y'all want people to do content about that. Oh, speak on them. Yo, call them out. Call them out. Why you just sit there and have entertainment? You don't send a coin. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You don't even know what truth telling gets you. You don't know the dark sides of being a truth teller. But you want to encourage me to just keep, yeah, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Yeah, say it. Keep saying it. Why you sit there and do what? Why you sit there and do what? Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Call it out. Why you do what? Y'all don't know what come with telling the truth. Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know how this industry works. Less advertisers look at you, the more truth you tell. Less advertisers look at you when you tell the truth. When you hear, when a man is here to speak to men, you get less advertisement. And what you niggas do? Fire emojis. That's all you get. That's all I get. But you don't know what's going on the back end. Then you wonder why we ask for support. You wonder why. You think this shit is supposed to be free. See, this is the problem with a lot of black men. A lot of you niggas think this is supposed to be free. I could get up here and tell lies and be just like the rest of these niggas. I can tell lies better than a lot of these niggas. I could get up here and turn into full character mode. Y'all seen me. I could go in and out of character. So if I want to get up here to chase money, I could do that. I could have been sold you niggas out. You know how many women want me to speak for them? And told me they'll fatten my pockets. You know how many comments I done got? Well, if you was speaking for us, you wouldn't have to worry about nothing, DS1. This is what black women tell me. Black men don't even look to reinsure black men who speak for them. Yo, bro, we got you. We don't even hear that shit from you niggas. Yo, bro, we got you, bro. We got you. I don't hear that from none of you niggas. None of you niggas. And niggas get up here and speak for y'all. This why niggas just end up where they end up. Hit the PayPal, man. Hit the Venmo. Support the show. The links are going across the screen. Because y'all going to be the same niggas. When niggas like me are no longer around, you're going to be complaining. Y'all are those same niggas from back in the day when the Black Panthers was around. You just stood there. History repeats itself. You didn't support the movement. That's why they was able to be infiltrated. Because it wasn't enough people stepping up. The links are going across the screen. Shout out to everyone sending a super chat. But hit the links that's going across the screen. You sending the money to YouTube. You sending the money to YouTube. Niggas get up here every day. Every day. Y'all done watched the best of us turn on y'all. And why do you think they turned on y'all? Why do you think them niggas turned on us? For the money. Oh, but y'all just expect DS1 to stand tall. Oh, we know DS1 ain't gonna turn on us. Man, I ain't never gotta send him no money because DS1 is solid. He ain't gonna, he gonna always keep it real. I can hear you niggas' thoughts. I ain't gotta worry about DS1 because he gonna always keep it solid. He gonna always be there. Man, the one nigga I know, one nigga I could count on is DS1. But do you realize I'm the last one left? Hmm? Did you ever stop and think about that? That I'm the last one left. I'm the last one left. The rest of these niggas done went to La La Land. They talking about entertainment and dating. Who's still in the trenches with the brothers? Who? Who? Who's still in the trenches with the brothers? Who? That was here 5 years. I'm not talking about these new booties. I'm talking about these niggas. Not talking about these dudes. These new made up characters. Don't you know I'm a dinosaur around here? Don't you know it's not a lot of men like me left on the internet? Don't y'all know this shit? This shit that I talk ain't popular. It's not. I could go talk about some other shit. I could turn my channel to a whole hip hop channel. You niggas don't appreciate a nigga, man. Y'all don't appreciate niggas till a nigga no longer here. You see? Let me read y'all super chats and then let's get into the show. Shout out to Ebo, man. He said regression is what's actually happening in this space. Every member should be able to at least chip on $5, fund propaganda rather than propaganda. Shout out to my man Ebo, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to my man Hubert, always coming through, always supporting. Shout out to my brother, man. He said, I appreciate what you do for us, sir. I try whenever I can to pay my tuition, bro. Don't sell out on us, gang. Shout out to my man Hubert. See, this is what keep me around. When I know that the next generation, it's the next generation, man. I got you, bro. Shout out to my man Hubert. Shout out to Cartel. I'm supporting the channel with my dollars. Keep up the good work. Shout out to you, Cartel. Salute to you, man. Shout out to my brother Zuma. I would use PayPal and Venmo, bro, but hell, I got to dump most of my funds into. I already know, bro. Salute to you, my brother. Salute. Salute. Shout out to Miss Queen in the building. We 3 for 3 today. Shout out to you. Always coming through and holding down the chat. Thank you so much. But see, when we talking about what will be the future for straight men, what is our future going to look like, brothers? We're going to talk about this because, see, what I was just talking about has something to do with this. See, because all of this stuff ties into politics. But if the politics amongst us as men isn't together, we're going to always be misrepresented or not represented at all. And this is what's beginning to happen. What will be the future for straight men? What's the future for us? What is the future? What does the future look like for guys like me and you in society if we don't understand that we're our own agency? See, y'all think this shit is a game. See, right now, there's a lot of brothers who are in response mode. They done let this zesty boy get them off track. But we're going to stay on track over here, y'all. Because like I told y'all, one and done. I don't debate. I only debate my equals at this point. Because we got to stay on track. We got to keep this thing going. Because it's young brothers that's looking for it. Not only are they looking for it because they need it. They need these conversations. They need this type of information from men. So that's what I'm going to continue to do, man. Shout out to all the brothers. But we're going to stay on track, man. We're going to stay on track. Shout out to Club. Appreciate you for becoming a member, my brother. Salute to you. 28 says, sticking together in donations, just like politics. Come on, 28. This is what you meant. But y'all niggas want to have discussions on Candace Owens. Oh, what about this person? Oh, Candace Owens said this and that. Fuck Candace Owens. You see what 28 with a bag said? This is what black men need to be doing every day. Brothers, it's time to wake up. It's time to stop thinking so small. Black men think too goddamn small. Brothers, do you know politics run the same goddamn way you run a block? This would get me mad about brothers, because brothers, we be having an answer. We just won't exercise it and put it into practice correctly. We're so dysfunctional that we only could do it the wrong way. Nigga, when you was running those blocks, selling that work, nigga, that's how politics work. You don't know that, nigga? Watch power. They already told us it run the same. So how the fuck could you run a block, but you can't? Y'all don't see the problem? We could stick together and sell crack, but we can't stick together on YouTube. We can stick together and gangbang, but we can't stick together on YouTube. So are y'all niggas really gangster? You can't stick together on an app, but you ain't gonna snitch when you in jail. These niggas. What? So you more dysfunctional on an app than you are in real life? We could run these birds together, but we can't get money on YouTube together. What will be the future for straight men? Thank you, Queena. You always showing support. You always holding it down. Shout out to my lovely lady Mars. They always make sure I'm okay. See, that's one thing I know. And I'm gonna say this, and to all the new brothers that's in here, this is what got me hated in the black manosphere. For what I'm getting ready to say right now. Black women gonna always make sure I'm okay. No matter what you niggas say. Black women gonna make sure DS1 okay. Black women gonna make sure I have something to eat. Black women gonna make sure. That should tell black men something. When a black man who run a channel for men get taken care of more by women, that should tell you niggas something. That should tell you niggas something. At the end of the day, I know that black woman got me. I know she do. I know. And that's sad that I could depend on a black woman more than I could depend on a black man. And I'm here for y'all. And I'm here for y'all. And I'm here for y'all. It's niggas who sit in the clouds every day, don't even type. See, I'm not talking about the brothers who go out their way to support me. I'm talking about you niggas who sit in the clouds and watch me every day and go and create other platforms using my shit. Won't send $1. Won't send a coin. But let me get up here and start talking about black women. Let me get in red pill rage. I could go buy me a used car in a week off you niggas. But see, that's why I never do that to black women. You know why? Because they make sure DS1 is okay. They hit me up in the background. DS1, you good? I just sent you a I just sent you a PayPal. Sometime I wake up to that. Oh, I just sent you a Venmo. I don't wake up to you niggas sending me nothing. But I'm up here talking about the future of us. Of us. Of me and you. Shout out to my man Bucket. Day one supporter right here. Bucket been watching me for years. And always supported. Shout out to my guy Bucket 88. Been watching me for years. Bucket been around for years. And I'm not talking about, I'm talking about way before the pandemic. I'm talking about 2017, 2018. Shout out to my man Bucket. Yeah, champ. Yeah, champ. We defeating ourselves, man. And we don't even know what we really up against. Y'all know I'm back in school. I came across this term in this week's discussion. Heterosexism. Fellas, if you like women and you only like women, we getting ready to be deemed as terrorists. See, y'all think it's a game out here. Do you know what heterosexism is? I'm going to give y'all the definition of heterosexism. I'm going to give y'all my definition first. Then we going to get the real definition. Heterosexism is a heterosexual person who believes that the only normal and natural way to have sex is through man and woman. Do I need to say more? They are now telling men who are, see, remember, I talked about this. I told y'all this was coming. I told y'all this was coming because this is how they get rid of the traditional man. They have to demonize our sexuality. Told y'all, brothers, this was coming. This is spiritual warfare. Now, if you're a straight man, you're an enemy. Now, if you're a straight man, something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. And I'm writing this week's discussion about this. Heterosexism, fellas. It's a real thing. Now you will be considered sexist, a heterosexist, because you promote male and women, men and women having sex, and only men and women having sex with each other. You will be now considered a heterosexist. Y'all see how real it's getting for us out here? This is why we can't fall for the zesty bait. We can't fall for the zesty bait. And I know y'all probably like, well, damn, DS1, why are you talking about this? Because this is in my class. This is part of my syllabus. This is what we have to talk about this week in class, y'all. We're talking about LGBTQ. And they're teaching us how to talk to people who identify with other sexual identities. They're teaching us how to speak to them, how to speak about them. This whole week is about the suppression of heterosexuals. Let's get the direct definition of heterosexism. Heterosexism. Show y'all what's going on, what's really going on out here. We're gonna get to this work. Shout out to everyone in the building too. Salute to everyone, man. Make sure y'all like and share the show. Make sure y'all like and share the show, man. Like and share the show. Look at this, man. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Heterosexism. Listen to the definition, y'all. Discrimination or prejudice against gay people on the assumption that heterosexuality is the normal sexual orientation. Listen to that. Listen to that. We in trouble. We out here having all these conversations that's irrelevant. Look at what's going on. So while we having the relationship conversation, talking about how our relationships aren't going to work, how this doesn't work, that doesn't work, this is not going to work. Look at what's happening right up under us. So not only are they feeding the minds of men and women to not be with one another, they're also creating the social change for it. They're creating the social change for straight marriages to no longer exist, for the straight nuclear family to survive and to thrive in society. They're against man being with woman, man, woman, child. They're against this. It's in the education system. So I don't want to hear no women talking about, oh, you men are just making No, it's in the curriculum. It's in the curriculum. They are trying to make our children into that. It's in the curriculum. It's in mine. Who remembers the class that I'm taking this semester? Do y'all remember the name of it? Put it in the chat because I'm going to show y'all how real it is. Put it in the chat. Who remembers the name of this class that I'm taking this semester? Who remembers the class that I'm taking? Who remembers? What's the name of the class? Yep. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. The formal name of the course is Human Development. Human Development. Human Development. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Human Development. So it's real. Okay? This is part of human development. So understand, this is a real thing. This is not black men making stuff up. This is not black men blaming nobody. If you take your ass back to school or go and read a book, you'll know that this is academic. This is in academia. Systemic oppression, institutional racism, this stuff is real. You know why? Because I just finished learning about it again in class. That's what I just learned. That's what I just finished up last week in week 3. We spoke on oppression and social privilege. So it ain't the black man. Oh, you're just blaming the white man. No, it's real. Okay? And race is just a social construct. They created all of this stuff. They created this stuff, man. So let's get back to the definition. Let's read the whole definition. Let's read the whole definition again. Heterosexism. Heterosexism is a system of attitudes. Listen, y'all. A system of attitudes, bias, and discrimination in favor of heterosexuality and heterosexual relationships. Shout out to Big Dice in the building. He said peace to DS1 in the Chizat. Shout out to you, Big Dice. Shout out to Team Guardian. Zuma says, actually, it's really called human de-evolution. Exactly. 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 This stuff is real, y'all. What will be the future for straight men? What will be the future? When we can't stand up and be proud of our sexual identity. Why I can't be a proud straight man? Why? They're deeming heterosexuality offensive to everyone else. They're blaming us for why they can't fit into society. So they're paying to get rid of us. They're voting us out. They're running us out of certain municipalities and institutions. They're driving straight men and women out of the workforce. If you straight, you got to work in a goddamn warehouse. You can't work in corporate America because you straight. You think this shit is a game? You think I'm going to sit here and waste my time and talk about an internet clown? When the future for my son or daughter might be dim because they want to have a traditional goddamn family. We're not talking about that, though. That if your daughter want to grow up and have a man in her life, she probably can't get certain jobs. We ain't talking about that, though. We ain't putting our money on these conversations. And this shit is going on for real, in real time. In real time. Straight people got to walk on eggshells. We got to walk on eggshells everywhere we go. Because if you don't address them with the right pronoun, they can get you fired. We're not having the real conversation. Imagine what this world gonna be for your great grandchildren. Hmm? Hmm? We ain't talking about this. We're not talking about social change. We don't even know what's going on. We don't even know it's already been a social change. Ladies, why you think if you like men, a lot of these women are calling you corny? You ain't interested. Why you think you got married goddamn couples in the church having threesomes? Because they're being fed that their husband don't just like women, or the husbands is bringing the women around for their wives. You don't realize that? You being looked at funny for having straight sex. If you have straight sex now, you played out. You got to be having sex with a bisexual woman. You got to be having sex with a zesty male. He got to lift his legs up for y'all to have fun now. Y'all don't see what's going on? The goddamn church got swingers in it because of this shit that they promoting. They demonizing straight sex. Oh, you boring. Oh, you and your wife just have sex by yourselves? Oh, y'all had no help. Oh, you ain't never surprised him, girl. Look at the conversations. It's even had by church people. Look at the podcast. Oh, I surprised my husband. I surprised my husband, and I went and brought my best friend. Y'all both go to the same goddamn church. Then the way her friend surprised her husband is by bringing her out of the bedroom. Because it's no longer cool to have heterosexual sex because of this word called heterosexism. There's no more straight pride. We can't have straight pride. They got a whole pride month. But you can't be straight and be proud no more. Because if you a proud straight man, you're a heterosexist. You have a problem with gay people. You're afraid of gay people. You're homophobic. Because you're a proud straight man. You proud to just have sex with women and only women. I can't stand on that no more. I better shut up and lower my tone. I better calm down. Like they always want to tell a black man who proud of something in his goddamn life. You know, because a black man can't be proud of shit. He better not be proud of nothing. He can't even be proud about his own goddamn sexual identity. Yeah, I like women and I love it. Boy, shut up. Don't nobody want to hear that. Y'all don't see what's going on? Heterosexism is a real thing. Ladies, they're trying to have all of y'all with IVFs. They trying to have all of y'all with IVFs. All of y'all. You don't need no man to have no baby. This goes past what the menial minor you men are promoting out here. See, it's bigger than that. See, what they trying to teach women who like men, they're trying to convince them not to even have sex with men anymore. See, it's an attack on heterosexuality. You see, it's bigger than what you think. That's why they always tell you the problems are layered. See, a lot of you men don't understand this. You looking at the Ebony K. Williams situation like, oh, well, at least she ain't got no man to put through child support. Well, at least she ain't got no man to do dirty. You missing the whole point. You so stuck on that, you missing the whole point. You missing the whole point, which is going to be a bigger problem later on. Because guess what? All of this shit leads to men becoming robots. See, that's what all this stuff leads to. It leads to us losing our own, or giving up our own human faculties. I don't need to think for myself no more. I don't need to count for myself anymore. I don't need to pick a mate for myself anymore. I just fill out inquiries in the app and then let AI generate matches for me. Because I don't want to go out and meet people no more. Human interaction. See, all of this stuff leads to machines. See, this is what you men don't see. I foresee all this stuff. Why do you think they're removing the aspect of straight men? Why do you think all of the attack and all of the attention is on the straight man? Because the straight man is the man that want to continue to have babies and put babies in women. See? So the first step to making everyone into machines and allowing machines to run society is to what? Limit human interaction. Take away some of their human faculties. They don't need to count anymore. They don't need to know how to tell time. They don't need to know any of that. They don't need to know how to subtract, multiply, divide. No! You take away their human faculties. Then what did you do? You start implementing those machines and the technology into sex. This is how you get the dildos. This is how you get the vibrators. Now you got whole sex dolls. Now they selling a portion with just the penis. They're selling the fleshlights for the men. This is all getting you ready for machines. You in the bathroom humping a piece of plastic. And y'all don't find this to be strange because how it's already introduced. That's why they put it all in corn, excuse me. Why you think they put it in there? To get you used to it, to get you women used to jumping on dildos and strap-ons. Where some of y'all think the dildo feel like a real man. See what they training us to do? See? So before we make y'all all into machines, right? We have to make and demonize heterosexuality. You see? That's trying to slow down people from having children so much. So let's demonize heterosexuality. Let's make straight men and women the problem. Let's turn this society into a gay first society. Because see, once they get everybody used to having sex with the same sex, they know once we get tired of that, you can just have sex with the machines. Because you done tried everything else. They done convinced you to try a man, a woman, a dog, a cat, a doorknob. Y'all don't see this? There's the problem. There's the problem right there, champ. There's the problem right there. There's the problem right there. There's the problem right there. When we get to that mindset, now we got fleshlights. Now we got sex dolls, all of these things. Degenerate sex. A nut is a nut. Degenerate sex. Queena says, my husband and I was just talking about this. It's a real thing, Queena. This stuff is real. Cynical says, I've heard women say they are disillusioned with the dating world. They try that stuff. Yeah, they do. Cartel says, hell is finna be super inflamed. Man, listen. Hell is on earth, bro. Hell is right here on earth, man. It's right here on earth. Strategic, all programs. Exactly, my brother. Exactly, my brother. Bucket says, wow, the devil is evil. Spiritual warfare. It's at an all-time high. Is that an all-time high? So what would a future look like for us, fellas? What will it look like for us, the straight man? What will it look like? What do y'all think the future will look like? That's what I want to know. And then we're going to get into this video. We're going to get into this video. But this is a conversation that needs to be had because heterosexism is a real thing. So while we getting up here talking about politics and all, this plays right directly into politics. We talking about everything but the environment. What good is your money if you can't use it to implement social change? Let me say that again. What good will money do a people, a group of people, a group of men, right, that don't know how to implement social change? What does it matter? Get your money together to do what? To do what? Just to live? That's it, just to live? But what happens when you could damn near get arrested just because you a straight man? Just because you straight. See, y'all think I'm being extreme. But let's go back to the definition again. They're deeming heterosexual people attitudes and our ideas to be extreme. So if we come out, we can no longer say that straight sex is natural. We can no longer say that straight sex came from God. This is why this is a spiritual warfare. They're trying to remove the presence of God from people. It's bad enough we watch porn. We do enough sexually immoral stuff. Now they're putting into society that if you have sex with a woman as a man and you only choose to have sex with women as a man, something wrong with you, and that you demonize all other sexual identities. They're putting it on the straight male. They're blaming us, fellas. What did I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all this was coming? Didn't I tell y'all the traditional man will be an endangered species? Didn't I tell y'all? It's here. It's here. It's here. You men wonder why those men who identify what they identify with, you wonder why they talk so much junk to us. You wonder why they act so tough around us, why they won't hesitate to try one of us. Because they understand that we're the ones that's least favored now. See them, they know they have power because of what? Social change that they fought for, that those people fought for. They fought for social change. And they pushing that shit to the max, even to the point where a straight man gonna have to damn near bow to a gay man. We gonna damn near have to bow to him, fellas. Please don't tell the boss and let me lose my job. Please don't call the police on me. We're gonna damn near have to beg. Because all he has to do is say he's a heterosexist. He doesn't know how to greet me properly. He didn't respect me and call me the right pronoun. He's a sexist. He's an extremist. Because I don't want to have sex with men. Because I find having sex with men to be extremely weird. And that's never on my resume. It never will be. It'll never be a thought to sleep with a man. And because I say that, my attitude then tells these people that I need to be canceled. Do y'all see what's going on here? I'm learning this right now, this week. I'm actually going to use some of this stream into my paper that I have to write, my discussion, my classwork. This stuff is real, man. Elisino says, we the last of a dying breed. I've been saying this since 94. And we in 2024. That's crazy, ain't it, champ? Ain't that crazy? Hey, Leslie, how you doing? Shout out to you. How you doing? Cartel says, the lie becomes the truth and the truth will become a lie equals destruction. Come on, man. Come on now. Yeah, I'm getting ready to share this video in a minute. Thank you, Miss Classy Creole. I appreciate you. Shout out to you, OG. How you doing, man? I ain't seen you around in a minute. I hope all is well. He says, yeah. Bit, we look damn good as an endangered species, but we look damn good as an endangered species. Shout out to you, OG. I appreciate you. Shout out to my brother Zuma for doubling up, man. Shout out to my guy, man. Shout out to you, bro. He said, this is even in the names of the generations. My generation is Gen Z, the last letter of the English alphabet. The current generation is called Generation Alpha, the letter of the Greek alphabet. Greek, y'all. Greek, it's in your face. Shout out to my brother Zuma Duma, man. Shout out to you, bro. Always come through showing support and dropping bombs as well, man. Shout out to you, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. My bad, y'all. I missed a couple of super chats. Let me get to these super chats real quick. Shout out to my brother Ebo for doubling up. He says feminism and transgenderism uses victimization to bully anyone into submission. We all must read The End of Woman by Carrie Agrees. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate that. And that's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. Shout out to Ebo for tripling up. He says this is a shaming tactic that can backfire with simple logic. Homosexuality is an indirect promotion of death dressed as free love. But see, let me tell you something about that comment, Ebo, because I agree. But here is where they can say that it's heterosexism because you're basically trying to say that homosexuality isn't natural. You're trying to say that homosexuality doesn't come from God. It's real out here, fellas. It's real out here. It's real out here. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. I appreciate your support. She says, peace. Shout out to you, Leslie. It's real out here, y'all. So when I bring y'all these topics, trust me, it's not for no reason, man. Listen, fellas, listen. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. Because I don't know how else to be. I'm a guy that used to get money outside. Okay. So I don't come here for y'all money. I will like to be compensated for my time. I will like you guys to reciprocate the energy that I give y'all. That's all I ask. But I'm not up here for no money. I'm used to being outside getting money. Where I'm from, you got to be outside to get money because all the money outside. All right, I'm from one of them neighborhoods. We don't care how much your phone ring. You better be outside. There's a lot going on outside. I don't come here for money. I don't come here for that. I've built a brand here. I've built something for men that's worth more than money that you men could take and pass on a torch and continue this. I hope me doing this inspires a brother like Zuma. And maybe if he can't get in front of the camera, to inspire another brother to speak for his generation, to continue this on, man. So you got to understand, man, this is priceless. This is priceless, man. I sacrifice money to do something better for myself so I could die with a legacy. See, because those men that's outside, that's running and chasing that bag, they only remember them until the blunts and the liquor is gone. Like Jadakiss said. They're remembered as long as we drinking liquor. Once them liquor bottles is empty and all the weed is passed around, you're not remembered. Your memories is being blown in smoke. Yeah, man, he was getting that bag. Man, I just hope it ain't me next. That's your legacy. I watched too many brothers' legacy, you know. Man, let's pour out some liquor for homie. I made a decision that won't be me. I made a decision that won't be me. I want a mural. That's the least I want for me. A mural, at least. But I'm going for my name. Change that name. DS One Way. If a rapper could get his street put in his name, why I can't? The DS One Way. Right on my block. That's what I'm doing this for, man. So I can live forever. That's why real men do what they do. You think Malcolm X got off those street corners because he wanted money from the Nation of Islam? He got off them goddamn street corners to change his life, to save his life. Because that's the first reason why we leave. To save our life. Then we gotta find another way. See? That's why you gotta support brothers, man. A lot of us is just one. A lot of us brothers, man, we still, come on, man. Come on, man. A lot of us brothers, man, that's holding it down. Don't think we're it's there, it's right there. We gotta fight ourselves not to go back. So we could still be here. So we could still be here for y'all. It's right there. We're not doing this for no money. We leaving money on the table to do this shit. Cause all I gotta do is, all right. You know how many of us, it's that easy for a lot of us. For a lot of us brothers that you see up here. Speaking for brothers, standing in the gap. Come on now. Y'all really don't understand, man, how much of a spiritual war this is. We still fight. A lot of us are still fighting to stay out the street. A lot of us is still fighting to stay on the straight and narrow. But y'all don't never think about that. Y'all don't never think about that. What it takes for us to keep getting up here every day. Did you ever stop and think about that? How much it takes. What we sacrificing. But that's because we love ourselves and we know that at the end of the day, man, that's not who we supposed to be. See, whether y'all believe it or not, man, YouTube saved a lot of brothers from the streets. I'm one of them. YouTube saved me from the streets. All my friends that was in the streets when I was in the streets, we all doing positive stuff now. Dudes going to work. Not because we can't be in the street no more. But because we know, we saw what happened out there. And we happy to just be alive. Survivor's remorse. So for y'all to get up here and to think that I come up here just for some money, man, y'all crazy, man. I don't get up here and brag about what I used to do. I don't do that. Because that don't represent me. It's the man with the money. It ain't the money that make the man. That's why y'all don't hear me I don't do none of that. For what? This is the business that I'm in now. The business of my people. See, now I'm not on a personal mission no more. I'm not on a personal mission. Not on a personal mission no more. You see? I'm doing something just so God can extend his grace and his mercy on my life. That's it. So that's why DS1 Ross is about helping brothers. So we can have a few generations of some brothers who don't have to deal with survivor's remorse, survivor's guilt, because they didn't even have to experience that. So they don't even have to go through that. See? Because see, when you survive out there, then you realize who you really are. When you survive that shit, then you start searching. Then you start to really soul search. When you survive the war, that's when you start beginning to look elsewhere in your life. Because you realize it has to be something else. Because I didn't die. I didn't die. So it has to be something else. I have to be somebody else. I had to be destined to be somebody else because I'm not dead. I'm not dead. My friends died. My friends died. I'm talking about, I'm talking about pictures in at birthday parties together. Those died. Those types of friends died in prison. So to us brothers who survived, that's the proof that we destined to be something else. And that's why you see me here on YouTube. One of my homies, he owned a daycare center. He owned a daycare center. A man runs a daycare center. This is my homie. We outside on the block every day. He owned a daycare center. My other homie who come in the chat, my Sandbox brother, Papa Flocka. Sandbox. Guess what he do for a living? He fix train tracks. That's what he do now. He was on a block before us. He fixed trains now. Remember when we used to get Remember we used to get the toy train sets when we was little? I bet you he never thought he'd actually be making them train tracks now. I bet you he never imagined putting them goddamn train tracks together because we used to play together with trains. Come on, man. Come on, man. What will be the future for us? This is why I say, brothers, we're our own agency. We have to understand the importance of it. Especially for us straight brothers. Especially for us straight brothers. Shout out to my brother Ebo again, man. Salute, my brother. Appreciate you, bro. He says if homosexuality came from God, then it also would result in creation, not just pleasure. Always remember, truth is authority, not the other way around. Facts, my brother. Absolute facts. But that's not what they teaching. It's not what they teaching. So let's get to this video. Let's get to this video real quick because it plays right into today's topic. Right into today's topic. When I ask the question, what will be the future for straight men? Let's get into the video. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use, fair use. Fair use, YouTube. My bad, y'all. My bad. I had to unmute it. What did Flame just say? That's Flame Monroe, the legendary Flame Monroe. What did Flame just say? I didn't say this. A man of the community said it. What did he say? He said it's safer for him to tell a police officer that he's a trans man than to tell a police officer that he's black. Let's get back to Flame. Let's listen to what Flame has to say. Let's listen to what Flame has to say. Shout out to everyone in the building, man. I know y'all probably like, man, what the heck? But I had to play that, y'all. I had to play that because Flame, the legendary Flame Monroe, he said his community is tripping. Y'all are what he's basically saying is his community is creating more problems for people instead of solving them. See, remember originally all of this stuff about the LGBTQ was all about inclusion. It was all about everybody wanting to be treated fairly, equity. But what Flame is realizing is his people of his community are becoming more predatory. They're starting to prey on people with their sexual identities. They're starting to play in people's sexual trauma as well. They are now trying to demonize straight people. When originally all of this stuff was supposed to be, so there is no demonization of anyone. You see? And I hope y'all know the LGBTQ, they getting that flame. And the reason why they getting that flame is because what Flame wants, right? Just like any parent would want, regardless of their sexual identity, they still want their children to have equal what? Opportunity. So, as y'all know, Flame is a transgender male. He's trans. He's a trans. But Flame wants things to still be equitable in case one of his children grow up and want to be straight, or one of his children grow up and is bi. He's beginning to realize that his community isn't good for people, for the people as a whole, because y'all are now excluding people. Y'all are now demonizing people. The same things y'all tried to accuse straight people of doing to y'all. Y'all are doing it now. And guys like Flame, who are old school, you know, who was trans when they were called drag queens, who were trans when it wasn't popular and it wasn't a trend, he wants to make sure that if his son wants to grow up and be straight, that things in society won't hinder his straight son. If her daughter wants to grow up and have a traditional family and have a husband and give birth to children, he wants to make sure that his community isn't impacting his children's lives in the wrong way. And this is why the community is jumping on Flame. Because he's telling the truth. Okay, we like what we like, but can my son like what he likes? What if my son don't want to be me? What if my son want to grow up and be a regular man? What if my daughter want to grow up and be a regular woman? Where does my children fit into this? You see why wrong is wrong and right is right? You see why wrong is wrong and right is right? You see why? Because look where it can end up. Because guess what? As a parent, you still want the best life for your children. You still do, no matter what your children want to be. You see that? So we're getting ready to see a whole nother war. We're getting ready to see a whole lot of social change go on around here. What's up, only child? Salute. How you doing? What's up, New York Nikki? How you doing, New York Nikki? What's going on with you? Cartel says, I thought the freedom of choice applies to both genders. Exactly. Exactly. It's supposed to. It's supposed to. It's supposed to. But what they're trying to make cool is they're trying to make the freedom of choice only acceptable if you choose to not be heterosexual. You see? This is why now they're demonizing straight people. That's why it's called heterosexism. Look up the definition. Heterosexism. Because what they're doing is they're socially programming you to choose what they want you to choose. So it's not freedom of choice. Is it really freedom of choice when they're making the selections for you to choose from? You're not making the selections on your own. They're telling you you're either this, or this. And you have to pick out of what they have available to you. So is it actually freedom of choice? Is it actually? Or are they convincing us, right, to do and to go into the direction that they want to move society into? See? See, because all of this stuff was never a problem to a lot of us. We never cared about who slept with who. But now, because of the internet, we supposed to be in everyone's business, in everyone's bedroom, in everyone's house. This was never a problem. They created this stuff. And you got guys like Flame who's not in agreement with it because he's thinking about the future. He's thinking about his children and his grandchildren. You see? This is why we have to get off of the rugged individualistic mindset. This is why. Because yes, that's your sexual identity. But what happens when your child don't identify with that? Or what happens if he or she does? How can you actually help your child? This is what guys like Flame is worried about. Guys who are a part of the LGBTQ. They're worried about the future of their children and the life they're going to live in society. And the rights and the privileges and things that will be awarded to his children. Sexuality to the side. He's still a man. He's still a parent, and parents want what's best for their children. And that's what you fight for in society. You fight so when you no longer here, it's a better place for your grandchildren. And your grandchildren could go back in history and find where their grandmama and their grandfather fought for them to be where they are today. There's people who died so we could sit on a bus. There's people who died so we could eat free lunch. You see? Don't forget, that might be you of your generation. That might be you of your generation. You think it ain't gonna be no more Harriet Tubmans? You think it ain't gonna be no more of that, right? It always will be. What you think we do? Huh? Why you think YouTube won't push these types of streams so people can hear it? Same thing back in the day. You think if Huey P. Newton and Fred Hampton had the goddamn internet, you think YouTube would be promoting their messages? No. They'll be shadow banned. They'll be deplatformed because they're too controversial. Who are you going to be for your generation? What you going to go down in history for? Or do you even see yourself as being that important? Or do you even see yourself as being that important? Because some of us don't. Some of us don't. Some of us don't. Some of us don't. And that's fine. Everyone has a role to play. Everyone has a role to play. You see? So let's support each other in our roles. You see? The leader needs support too. And guess who supports the leader? The team. Because who feeds the team? They feed each other. You see? You giving me your cooperation and all of those things feeds me, because that keeps me going to keep going after what we need. We're a team. A team is only strong as is what? Weakest link. Not the leader, the weakest link. See? Shout out to my guy Boogeyman in the building. Salute, family. Salute. Yeah, they ain't popular. They're gone. We're important whether we know it or not. Facts. Facts, Boogeyman. They wouldn't spend all this goddamn political money trying to keep us asleep. Bob says, it's hard to think I'm important due to my past experiences, but I'm working on changing my mindset. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got to heal before we build, bro. That's what we all doing. We all healing from those past experiences. Because like I said, bro, when you survive some shit as a man and you realize that you actually can survive a real tough thing in life, it sends your mind into a different place. I don't know if it's just me, but it put my mind somewhere different. That's the purpose of a testimony. It's to show your testicular fortitude. It proves that you built to survive something. So guess what that means? time to take the training wheels off of life. It's time to take the training wheels off because you done proved it to yourself. You done proved it. I done survived some shit. I'm still here. I'm still all in one piece. I didn't lose it all yet. That'll make you realize one day, Bob, that you are somebody and that you are important. Because if you wasn't, you wouldn't have went through the shit you went through and survived it. You got a testimony, bro. See, a man can't just say who he is. He got to have a testimony. Show and prove what you've been through, what you've survived, what you've overcome. That'll send your mind into another place, Bob. I'm telling you, it happened to me, bro. When you realize, damn, that shit didn't kill me. I gotta do something now. I have no choice. I gotta be great now. I gotta be great. I gotta be bigger than what I saw myself. Because I just went through some shit I never thought I would go through. And I lived. I survived. I gotta do something else now. Now it's time to challenge you. Now it's time to challenge yourself. Because you realize you're built for tough. You're built for tough, Bob. You're built for tough. You're built for tough. You built to survive the storms of life. You built like that, bro. And you've proven it to yourself. You live in it. See, now all you got to do is accept it. Now you got to accept it. Yeah, I made it. I did. I'm stronger than what I think. I did it. And when you accept that, Bob, then you will ask yourself, okay, now what do I do? And you'll figure it out. And you'll figure it out, bro. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Yeah, he not alone, bro. He not alone. That's what I always told Bob. All the brothers in this goddamn chat know what he was talking about back then. Because I know why brothers support me. I know why brothers watch this show. Y'all don't watch me because I'm entertaining. Y'all don't come here every day because I'm entertaining. Y'all don't come here for that. Y'all come here for a daily word to inspire and to motivate yourselves. That's why y'all come here. And when I see you guys come in here and I see you guys motivating one another and I see you guys supporting me, that lets me know, yeah, continue. Yeah, you got something going here. Yeah, you working with something. But we got to work with each other, brothers. As I say, y'all can hit me up on Instagram. You can hit me up for consultations. Hit me up for consultations. I'll work with you on a price depending on how long you want to talk. Y'all know I'm available, man. Y'all know I'm in school now, baby on the way soon. So things are getting ready to change around here. I told y'all at the beginning of the year, we going up. We going up the mountain. Goats go up the mountain. No going down. We only going up, man. So shout out to everyone in the building, man. Shout out to everyone, man. Today's show is something I learned in school, y'all. I learned by me being proud of being a straight man. Like I said, I will be creating my discussion about today's show, man. For real. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, sweetheart, as always. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to my man Bayside D Love, always coming through and showing support, man. Shout out to my guy Bayside D Love. He says, I'm thankful to God that he brought you through, DS1. Your content touches the hearts of men. You were needed and we love you, my brother. I love you too, bro. Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. I really do. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to everyone in the building, man. If you are just coming in, make sure you catch the playback. And I want y'all to get down in the comment section and let me know what you think of today's show, man. What will be the future for us straight men? What will be the future for the straight man? Because we endangered, y'all. They trying to turn us to endangered species out here. So it's time to suit up. It's time to be prepared for this war. Because it is one. And they're not only coming for our children no more. They're coming for our manhood. They're coming for our manhood now, fellas. They're coming for our nuts. They're trying to snatch our nuts from us and tell us y'all were never men. These are the real men. I told y'all. And I keep telling y'all this, man, because I love y'all. So shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold me down. Thank y'all ladies so much. It is very much appreciated, man. Down to the support that you guys give me in the chat, to the advice you give me in the background, to the content you send me, even to the financial support that you ladies give me in the background. It's very much appreciated, man. Shout out to my lovely lady moms. They always come through and make sure I'm okay, man. And salute to the bros, man. Salute to y'all brothers for coming through today and showing y'all support, man. I really appreciate y'all brothers, man. I love y'all brothers, man. This is why I do this. It's because I love the black man. It's because I love myself and I love God. So how can I not love my brothers, man? Do for self don't mean do for the individual. It's do for you and the brother that look like you. We are our own agency. So shout out to everyone in the building, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We will be back tomorrow right here with another great topic. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I want to thank y'all once again. I appreciate all the love and the support. I appreciate all the financial support, whether you hit the super chat, whether you hit the PayPal, whether you hit the Venmo, it's very much appreciated, man. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to you, Fair Soul. Salute, my brother. Shout out to my man, Mr. D. Salute, bro. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to my guy, Bayside D Love, man. We only going up from here, Cartel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks, champ. I appreciate you, champ. Shout out to you. DS1 Ross, man. Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.